Welcome to Riverbed Springs, the home of Grandpa's farm and many other farmers. So about a month and a half ago, I got a call from Grandpa. He wanted help on the farm since he's recently retiring from farming. Now in this series of Grandpa's farm, we have the challenge of taking up of $1 million debt that Grandpa left behind him on his retirement. Fortunately, my Grandpa can't pay that debt away. He's scared that the bank is going to be taking the family farm away from us. So he called me up to take on the challenge to try to save the family farm, and if he said I succeed, then well, the family farm is once ours again. So we have a year to actually pay off the debt Grandpa left behind him. So I think what we're going to be doing is actually taking on this challenge for Grandpa's farm to save the family farm. I think we're going to succeed or fail in the end. Stay tuned to find out. Come on, girl, you got this. Come on. I know it's been 2 years since you started, but come on. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, still moves on her own power. Let's go. Love it. Alrighty, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. You're a little bit confused on why I got this truck, but I actually found it parked behind that grain bins over there. So got to get it cleaned up and a fresh painted coat and took into the shop because it needs a lot of work before it could be used again as a farm truck. So until I am ready to take this over to the shop there in town, I will just leave it there for now. But I have a lot to get done. If you're wondering why I have $221,000 in the top right corner, I actually sold the big planter as if I don't need it anymore right now until next planting season for soybeans and stuff like that, but I plan on getting a Kinsey planter. Have that all set up and calibrated, ready to go and get planted. So all I have to do right now is head on into town, meet the dealership guys, and pick up my demo tractor. I am getting a tractor on demo because they want me to demo it. I also took up the demo deal too because for the cultivator that Grandpa has, it needs more horsepower. I don't know why Grandpa never got a bigger tractor. There she is. She is looking absolutely pretty. Look at this 715 CASEIH QUADTRAC. Oh, this tractor is beautiful. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to the guys inside and see if we can't get someone to follow me over to the farm here. Alrighty, well, the one of the workers inside, he is actually gonna be following me over the farm here. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop in my truck and go ahead and get a lead start on him. Come on, let's go. Ain't got all day. I got farm work to get done around here. Since he's gonna be following me over to the farm, I actually talked to the bank this morning. I had a little bit more money in the bank. I actually bought this field for $110,000. Closer to town. It's not that far of a drive from my other small field over there, field 15, and my farm. I'm gonna be using this field here just for cows. So we're gonna be building up a cow farm for Grandpa's farm so we can earn a little bit extra income. Dude, this interior is looking super good. We have all of our monitors working, everything. We still got to get the one monitor calibrated for the GPS once we get into the field there. We have our AC and everything is, you know, working just fine. I have the heater on right now because it is a little bit cold outside. We actually have this QUADTRAC demo for the whole entire month. We're gonna have some fun with it. Go ahead and hop out and make sure everything is connected between everything we need to make this cultivator work. So yep, everything is working. All right, let's go over to the field now. So we have all the fields to cultivate. Field 15, I'm not going to worry about right now. I'm not really too worried about it. We're going to be planting all the fields with cannoli because I looked into it a little bit more, and the one co-op said they do give you a lot more for cannoli, so that's what we're going to be worried about right now is just cannoli. I do gotta say, this QUADTRAC drives really nice, and I'm just honestly just in love with it already. I haven't even had it for an hour yet, and I'm already in love with it. Alright, let's hop on our GPS and get this all calibrated. Alright, you got the GPS all calibrated and everything, so we should be good to go now. Drop the cultivator down and set cruise control. Oh yeah, this thing is super nice. I love this. I'm not complaining about this QUADTRAC at all. I'm very excited that we actually got it on demo. But let's go ahead and get a time lapse going for you guys and play favorite song, Simpler Life by Bo the Drifter.
Man, I always had stories about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from.
Alrighty, well, got this field completely cultivated. This field right here doesn't need it because it's already been cultivated already, so that is actually good to go. Go up here, move into this field, get this field all cultivated next, and then we should be good to go to actually start planting. Let me go ahead and get all unfolded here. Go ahead and get this field all cultivated. Like I said, I'm not worried about doing field 15 right now. That can just stay how it is for the time being. Just, I'm not going to be worried about it at the moment. Alrighty, and I actually have the neighbor over here. He's going to be helping me cultivate this field, and I can go ahead and start planting the other two fields. Alright, let's go ahead and try to get the 3650 Colt started up. She hasn't been starting. Oh wow, started right up. I actually haven't been sitting out here for the last 2 days, so alright, let's go ahead and get to planting our canola. Alright, let's go ahead and get this field all planted here. Go ahead and get lined up best I can. This tractor sadly does not have GPS, so we'll be planting without the GPS. Alrighty, and we are planting. Looks like he's making a good headway up there of cultivating that field. Alrighty, so since he called me and said he's making good headway passes there, I'm gonna go ahead and get a good old another time lapse going for y'all.
Everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind. I'm trying to save your time. In case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list, girl, you can skip this funny business. 'Cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need. But there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from. Everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life.
Alrighty, well, my neighbor, he got done cultivating that field over there. When I come back from the store, I had to go ahead and give the QUADTRAC and the cultivator a bath. I got my other neighbor, she is actually putting seeds down of canola on the one field, and then we're going to be working on the other field. I am going over to the store. I just bought a new tractor and a trailer, so that's where I'm going now. The money was already taken on my bank account, so I'm heading on over there now. Got to drive past and make sure she's doing all right. So looks like she's doing the second headland. I really do gotta say, because I never mentioned it because I didn't get to drive this international yet, but man, this semi is just so good. Between the outside and the interior, everything, it's just so perfect. Giants did a really good job on this one. Alright, just made it over to the dealership. Go ahead and get hooked up here on the trailer. Man, I couldn't have done that any more perfect than that'll never happen again. Alrighty, so this time I actually bought a Challenger 225 horsepower narrow twin rear doors. Let me tell you, this thing is pretty nice. It's different than a John Deere in a case, so go ahead and hop in and check it out. Oh, dude, this is nice. Okay, so this one has it's a little bit older tractor, but she still has a brand new monitor in for GPS there. We have all the controls for radio, air conditioning, conditioning and everything. Oh man, she sounds good. All right, let me go ahead and get this thing loaded up here. Oh, that ain't going anywhere. All right, let's go back over to the farm. Now, since I am driving with the doles sticking off of the trailer and the trailer being so long, I have to be cautious, tipping and vehicles on the road. Man, that fog in that river just looks so beautiful, man. Yeah, try cutting me off again, it ain't gonna happen. Seen that? He tried cutting me off. I think later on down the future too, I do want to go ahead and buy field 16. It is a pretty decent field. It has a barn on the field, so I might be going with that too. Alrighty, just made it back over to the farm. Go ahead and get this Challenger unloaded here. Alright, well, I know this is gonna be a bad idea, but I figured I'm gonna go ahead and take all of my grain out of my silos and go sell them right now, because later on down the future, I want to remove all these grain silos and put them somewhere else, because this is kind of ridiculous. Alrighty, go ahead and get all this loaded up, my canola and everything else. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and take this over to the co-op. Well, we really don't have a far drive. Called the farmer's market and they told me a good price, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my grains there because they can use them as well. So it's a good thing we're not that far from the farmer's market, and she's still chugging along getting the canola planted. And here we are at the farmer's market. Go ahead and unload this and then get at least a decent payment. $4,700 for the cannoli. Holy moly, that is really good. All right, wow, $7,800 for the wheat. Holy cow, that is really good. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna go back over to the farm. We're sitting pretty with $95,000 in the bank. We're doing it all without a loan. You guys notice every time I turn, I never look for traffic. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and park the International there. I'm gonna go down here and check on the neighbor. She should be done planting. Alrighty, well, I was just talking to Sue, walking up and down the rows. She is completely done with seeding here, so go ahead, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell her to just go home for the day, because we're just done. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get this back over to the farm. That's gonna be all for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio.